What if I told you that the drink sitting right next to you at this very moment, the one you've been sipping every single morning, every single afternoon, maybe even every single night, is quietly, slowly, and dangerously filling your arteries with thick, sticky, deadly plaque that your doctor cannot even see yet? What if that refreshing drink you trust, that drink that the entire world markets to you as delicious, as energizing, as perfectly harmless, is actually the #1 silent reason why millions of people are dying from heart attacks and strokes every single year without ever receiving a warning, without ever feeling a symptom, without ever getting a chance to say goodbye to their families? What if everything you believed about what you drink every day has been completely, absolutely, and devastatingly wrong this entire time? Stay with me, because what I am about to share with you in the next few minutes could be the single most important piece of information your heart has ever needed. And I promise you, by the time this video ends, you will never look at that drink the same way again. Your arteries are speaking to you right now. The question is, are you finally ready to listen? What if the most dangerous thing you consumed today was not food at all, but something you drank without a single moment of hesitation? Something you probably enjoyed, something that tasted absolutely wonderful going down, but is right now, at this very second, working against your heart, your brain, your blood vessels, and your entire cardiovascular system in ways that are so silent, so invisible, and so deadly that most people never discover the truth until it is tragically, heartbreakingly too late? I want you to really think about your morning. You wake up, you feel a little tired, a little groggy, and the first thing your hand reaches for is a drink. Maybe it is a large glass of orange juice because you have been told your entire life that orange juice is healthy, that it is full of vitamin C, that it is exactly what your body needs to start the day right. Maybe it is a can of soda because the caffeine gives you that quick burst of energy that gets you moving. Maybe it is one of those beautiful, creamy, caramel-drizzled coffee drinks that you treat yourself to every single morning from your favorite coffee shop. Maybe it is a sports drink because you just finished exercising and you believe you are doing the absolute right thing by replenishing your body. And maybe, just maybe, it is an energy drink because life is demanding and you need every ounce of fuel you can possibly get. Every single one of these drinks, the ones I just mentioned, the ones that millions and millions of people consume every single day without a second thought, could be silently, aggressively, and dangerously clogging your arteries right now. Your arteries are not just tubes. They are living, breathing, incredibly intelligent structures. They are the highways of your entire body. Every single beat of your heart sends blood rushing through these highways, delivering oxygen, delivering nutrients, delivering life itself to every single organ, every single cell, every single corner of your magnificent body. When these arteries are clean, when they are flexible, when they are open and flowing freely, you feel alive. You feel energized. Your brain works sharply. Your heart beats powerfully. Your body moves the way it was designed to move. But when these arteries begin to narrow, when plaque begins to build up along their walls, when inflammation starts to take hold deep inside these blood vessels, the consequences are not just uncomfortable. They are not just inconvenient. They are catastrophic. They are life-ending. They are the difference between being here tomorrow and not being here at all. Now, I want to talk to you about sugar, because sugar is the single most underestimated, most misunderstood, most dangerously ignored ingredient in the drinks you consume every single day. When you drink something that is loaded with sugar, whether it is natural sugar from fruit juice or processed sugar from soda or high fructose corn syrup from energy drinks, your body responds immediately. Your blood sugar spikes to levels that your cardiovascular system was never designed to handle repeatedly. Your pancreas floods your bloodstream with insulin, trying desperately to manage that sugar. And when this happens over and over and over again, day after day, week after week, month after month, your body begins a process that scientists call chronic low-grade inflammation. And this inflammation is the very foundation, the very root, the very starting point of arterial disease. The inner lining of your arteries, that incredibly delicate layer called the endothelium, begins to break down. Tiny cracks and micro-injuries appear along the arterial walls. And your body, being the brilliant healing machine that it is, sends cholesterol to patch those cracks. But when the inflammation never stops, when the sugar never stops, when the damage never stops, that cholesterol builds up layer by layer by layer until what was once a wide open highway becomes a narrow, dangerous, barely passable road. And that is when heart attacks happen. That is when strokes happen. That is when people collapse without warning and never get back up. Let me tell you something about fruit juice that is going to completely change the way you think about what you pour into your glass every morning. The entire world has been convinced that fruit juice is a health food, that it is natural, that it is wholesome, that it is packed with goodness. And yes, whole fruits are genuinely wonderful for your body because they contain fiber, they contain antioxidants, they contain phytonutrients that work together in perfect harmony. But when you strip away that fiber and concentrate the sugar into a liquid, something extraordinarily dangerous happens. A single 8-ounce glass of orange juice contains nearly as much sugar as a can of soda. Let that sink in for just a moment. The drink that parents pour for their children every single morning, believing they are doing the most loving, most nurturing thing possible, is delivering a sugar bomb directly into their little bloodstreams that their young cardiovascular systems must fight to manage. And when that sugar hits the bloodstream without fiber to slow it down, it goes in fast, it goes in hard, and it triggers exactly the same inflammatory cascade that I just described. The triglycerides rise. The LDL cholesterol shifts into its most dangerous, small, dense, sticky form. The arterial walls begin to suffer, and nobody sees it coming because nobody suspects the glass of orange juice. Now let us talk about soda, because soda is not just unhealthy. Soda is, without question, one of the most destructive substances that a human being can pour into their body on a regular basis. And I want you to understand exactly why with complete scientific clarity. A regular can of soda contains approximately 39 grams of sugar, and that sugar comes primarily from high fructose corn syrup, which is a form of sugar that your liver processes completely differently from natural sugars. When high fructose corn syrup enters your body, your liver converts a significant portion of it directly into fat, specifically into triglycerides, which are the dangerous blood fats that coat your arterial walls and create the perfect environment for plaque formation. But that is only one part of the problem. Soda also contains phosphoric acid, which actively leaches calcium from your bones and contributes to arterial calcification, literally causing your arteries to harden over time. It contains artificial colors and preservatives that your body recognizes as foreign invaders and mounts an inflammatory immune response against. It contains absolutely zero nutritional value while delivering a devastating metabolic blow that your cardiovascular system must work overtime to recover from. And yet millions of people drink multiple cans every single day as casually as they drink water, completely unaware that they are systematically dismantling their cardiovascular health one sip at a time. I want to address energy drinks now because this is a category of beverages that deserves serious, urgent, immediate attention, especially because the demographic most likely to consume them regularly is young people who believe they are invincible, who believe that their youth protects them, who believe that their bodies can handle anything. Energy drinks contain extraordinary amounts of caffeine, sometimes 3 to 4 times the amount found in a regular cup of coffee packed into a single can. They also contain taurine, B vitamins in megadoses, guarana extract, and a cocktail of other stimulants that individually may seem harmless, but together create a powerful cardiovascular storm inside your body. When you consume an energy drink, your heart rate accelerates dramatically. Your blood pressure spikes to levels that would concern any cardiologist. Your blood vessels constrict, meaning they narrow, meaning the blood flowing through them faces significantly higher resistance and pressure. Your stress hormones, particularly cortisol and adrenaline, flood your system. And when this cardiovascular storm happens repeatedly, when young men and women are drinking 1, 2, 3 energy drinks a day, the damage to the arterial walls accumulates with terrifying speed. There are documented cases of young, otherwise healthy people in their 20s and 30s suffering heart attacks and strokes directly attributed to energy drink consumption. These are not rare anomalies. These are warnings. These are your body telling you in the most dramatic, most desperate way it knows how that this is not sustainable, that this is not safe. that something must change. Let us talk about those beautiful, indulgent coffee drinks that have become a cultural ritual for so many people. The lattes, the frappuccinos, the caramel macchiatos, the mocha blends with whipped cream and syrup and all the toppings that make them look like a dessert in a cup. And that is exactly what they are. They are desserts. A large caramel frappuccino from a popular coffee chain can contain over 60 grams of sugar and hundreds of calories from saturated fat. The saturated fat in these drinks, coming from full-fat dairy, from whipped cream, from flavored syrups, raises your LDL cholesterol directly. It makes your blood more viscous, meaning thicker, meaning harder for your heart to pump efficiently. It feeds into the plaque-building process inside your arteries with a consistency and reliability that should genuinely alarm you. And because these drinks are positioned as a treat, as something you deserve, as a little moment of joy in an otherwise stressful day, people consume them without guilt, without awareness, without ever connecting the dots between that morning indulgence and the cardiovascular consequences accumulating quietly in their chest. Your heart has been working for you every second of your life, without rest and without complaint. Now it is your turn to work for it.